Hello, my name is William Phillips. This is my final presentation for the data I've analyzed throughout my semester projects. Today I'll be showing off my planned market strategy for Aggie investments based on my analysis of the Nashville Airbnb market data. So our first question is why Nashville? And Nashville draws over 15 million visitors a year just in doing social and music events. It's also home to over 8,800 active short-term rental permits just as of 2022, which means Aggie Investments would be stepping into a well-established and high-demand market in Nashville. So the first big thing we noticed is that we had a large portion of our data set that was actually missing. About 11% of the data had missing variables, mostly from listings that hadn't been reviewed yet or had just incomplete reviews. People would fill out three-fourths of a review and then maybe not leave extra comments or something, and that results in an error or a missing value in the survey. So this kind of missing data is considered structural. It's not necessarily an error in the data itself. It's just incomplete or unfinished listings or reviews. To account for that, we went in and we replaced those missing values with zeros or NAs to make them not applicable. It's important that Aggie Investments knows that the data that they're basing their investment off of is reliable and a correct data set. So we just wanted to go through and make sure everything's all bulletproof. So you can tell based on the heat map that when we're missing a review in one section, like reviews per month, we're also missing it in all of our other sections like review score accuracy, review score cleanliness, review score check-in, a bunch of sections that if someone didn't fill out one, they didn't fill out any of them. And that shows that our missing data is in fact structural. So our next question is which kind of listing is best? Based on our histogram, we can see that the vast majority of our listings have 0 to 2.5 bathrooms. The box plot beneath also shows that the most popular of the groups of listings are entire homes / apartments. So based on both of these put together, we could see that Aggie Investments should be looking into entire home rentals that are on the smaller side between 1 and 2.5 bathrooms. So when we take a look at the price in terms of the environment of Nashville, we can see that most listings end up averaging out about $185 a night. We can also see, based on the upper graph, that superhosts are able to charge more on average than non-superhosts. So this is beneficial to Aggie Investments because they could see an average uptick in their nightly cost if they were able to achieve superhost status. Okay, so bringing it all together with our final interpretations, we can see that the majority of successful listings are entire homes with 1 to 2.5 bathrooms. Prices typically fall between $130 and $225 with a median of $175. Superhosts can charge more, and review data is missing in about 11% of listings, but it seems to be structural and not affecting, important data within our data set. So what should Aggie Investments do? My recommendation is to invest in small to mid-sized family homes. Prioritize properties that can achieve superhost status relatively quickly and aim for a nightly rate that's somewhere between $130 and $250. Try to avoid any outliers on either end of the pricing spectrum. They usually just tend to either carry more risk than is necessary or just not be profitable enough to make you any money. And overall, I really enjoyed this project. I thought it was interesting seeing or getting a chance to take data, analyze it ourselves, and then be able to see how that and actual data set and actual market knowledge can apply to theoretically investing in something. I feel like this is one of the more hands-on ways that I've been able to gain a knowledge of how data is implemented into something that I might just be doing on my own. So I thought that was really interesting. Cool project. Thanks for listening. Adios.